Dopest community was popping. Y'all know what time it is. Pot and Payper, Filthy Free, PMW, 2 tracks in 1, a video. Joint is 6 minutes long. I'm hyped to get right into it, man. Salute to the homie John-PerryBentley for bringing this to the channel. I love it. I hope you guys been good. I hope you guys been appreciating the reactions. We got more on the way, and I'm hyped, man. I'm trying to see what's popping with this, man. This comes from his 2020 Vision EP, whatever you will call it, from 2010. We actually got the 2020 Vision freestyle on the channel, I believe. If not, y'all let me know in the comments. And we're getting 2 out of 4 of these knocked out today, man. Let's get right into it. Love you guys.
It broke my heart when I found out Kevin passed. I went in my soul and I prayed about 10 Rakan when they killed Reese. I cried for whole weeks, trapped in my soul again, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I ain't coming home. 4,000 something sleeps between guns, knives, and judges. I keep losing all my G's. Give me space, let me grieve. Give me space, let me breathe, cause I smile rarely and keep a pound on my pillow like the Tooth Fairy. Who can I trust, not him or you, clearly? Cause I'm talking Old Bailey fighting for your life in a suit, scary. Shit. Got me thinking about my young hitter eyes, and I didn't do it, but it still gave him life. And Tiny Jumbo, he was wrong place, wrong time. When I think about the mothers, bring a tear to my eyes. Car one from your day ones to 8, you wanna slide. Just cause you doing better, I bet you'd love me if I died. Put my picture up and never ride, man, I seen it before. Getting liquor till 3 in the morning. I'm at this gangster, the street to my core. I got pain embedded deep in my thoughts. I say the richer the man, the cheaper the talk. Still I'm grateful nowadays, it ain't as peak as before. When I was homeless and sick, let me sleep on his floor. Then he loves me even though I bring beef to the door. So much police to the door. Shit's cold in the streets and my Canada Grey Goose. I got coke on the streets like Pablo and Jesus. I said for rich or poor, now I just gotta make do. 5 in the trade deuce, black tie like Wayne Bruce. I find it funny how everybody's so friendly when I was banged up all my teens, most of my 20s, and man was saying free me but never sent me a penny. 10 toes in the mud, no dwellies, I got some friendly. Like, are you a gangster rapper or you just rapping gangster car? If you ask me, I think all these rappers are jerseys there. Dick riding and pick liking, I sit silent, I've been fist fighting, big knifing and split flighting, now my wrist shining. Big time is still twin nining, ching orders, I ching miners, I'm sick minded, man, I use you when they need you, that fake love will confuse you. In real life, but gangsters when they're on YouTube. I got lifers on my set, big numbers like Sudoku. I said, do I myself? I'm busted with no voodoo. My spin is at 06. My block does hold bricks. My bitch got her own tits and the body's like old shits. And Mary's with no rips. This splash, it's no drip. I fell in love with a block and I never went home since. Real gangsters don't snitch, looking death in the face. Welcome to London City, it's a treacherous place. Everybody lost someone they can never replace. And a coffin or a cell's only seconds away. Feds stop me and they search me and they're checking my name. And if they find what's in my balls, that's a 10 or an 8. Plus a recall with a guilty plea. I'd rather that than let them kill the G. In the morning, like my spliff up with a milky tea. I ain't filthy rich, but I'm filthy free. Early morning with a milky tea, cause I ain't filthy rich, but I'm filthy free like.
Oh shit.
Pussy, money, weed, but I can't forget the Hennessy. Drop top, one in the head, like John Kennedy. When you're blinded by the love, then you never see the jealousy. Probably why I smoke like a hippie in the 70s. My mother was a hustler, I guess it's just hereditary. Car can't seem to help but grind, that is telling me. Come on, pushing weight, call it hustle memory. Bricks on the floor, like a primary school assembly. For 3 whole years, a lot of people didn't check for me. So now I'm home, I just hope we keep that energy. I got G's on my kicks, put my queen on my chick, my machine on my hip, cause I got beef on my strip. I put a G in gang, cause I'm a G on my own. Pussy, money, weed, I just need the Patron. I used to pat man down, like when my keys on my phone. I told probation I'm a rapper now, just leave me alone. And I don't understand a lot of man, each of their own. I've really mashed a lot of work that I don't need to promote. I'm about to drop a mixtape that I don't need to promote. But fuck it, training day, training that's 3 in a row. And I just gotta reload, I'm about to ski the slopes. When I remember nights I used to sleep in the cold. Till I learned to rock with this grease in a bowl. DZ you know, bro, this scheme when you grow. Put a tracker on your motor, what you leave in your home. I got grub coming in for as cheap as it goes. And if you're putting in the work, then you can see the results. I said you putting in the work, you're gonna see the results. Pussy, money, weed, I just need a Cavossier. Gang, trap, bang, that's all part of the dossier. I smell like weed, this ain't Jean-Paul Gaultier. Brown on the table, but that ain't coffee stains. I can't lie to you, crime pays in a lot of ways. You gotta catch a bird for you to know it's not a game. Potter got beef and sauce like bolognese. Potter got fire and I'm like Johnny Blaze. 36 hours in the booth, but I've had longer days. Mind that you speak on my G, I'll box your face. Lucky I ain't let this thing sing like songs of praise. Don't get lost, round air G, the blocks are maze. Barking and Magnum, bodies just drop like fashion. And we got OT passion. I got Chucks with me, you don't want that action. RIP, another Instagram caption. Pussy, money, weed, and a 1-2 Magnum. When I'm with Shorty, pretty bad, ride me like Harley. She get wet like a swimming pool party. Back it up on me like nothing all corny. Get money and I still grind, I'm gnarly. And I ain't tryna play no game like Serrani. No way. Yo, I said I ain't tryna play no game like Serrani. Pussy, money, weed, and I can't forget the Hennessy. Drop top, one in the head like John Kennedy. You blinded by the love that you never see the jealousy. Nah, never. Pussy, money, weed, I just need a Patron. I told probation I'm a rapper now, just leave me alone. I really mashed a lot of work that I don't need to promote. I'm about to drop a mixtape that I don't need to promote.
Hey, Train Day 3. Fire album, y'all. Yo, hey, so, man, yeah. You wanna know what's crazy? That last track, though, you know who I hear up there with him, y'all? If y'all familiar with that upstate New York sound, man, I can hear 38 Special featured on PMW, dog. Pussy, money, weed, I could hear him up there, man. It's like, cause Potter's delivery reminds me, like, I could just hear that 38 Special, like, feature with him up there. So remember how we was talking about Blade Brown and Benny the Butcher and the Blade? We need 38 Special and Potter Payper and call it 38 Payper or Potter 38. You know what I'm saying? Or Potter Special Potter. I don't know, man. It's something, man. We gotta come up with something catchy, cause that upstate sound goes great with them, man. Like, for real. Their beat selections and all that is just straight fire. All right, so, damn, man, it's a lot to unpack here. All right, let me know how y'all feel about how I blew the screen up and everything, too, so we can watch the video together. It feels, feels more personal. It feels like y'all really out here with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all in the room kicking it with me. All right, so, we're going to start with Filthy Free, obviously, because it comes first. So, he's just like, he's like the beat. All right, the beat, too. The beat is fire, man. I love that beat. That beat is tough. It says producers are RXR Music, and I think I heard their tag in there too. But yeah, let's get back into it, y'all. Let's get back into it so we can break it down. So obviously you got him at the funeral and everything. See, now the thing about this too, what's creative about it is the shirts. The people that died, they're black shirts, and it says rest in peace. The people that are alive in prison, it's white shirts, and it says free such and such. You know what I'm saying? So that right there, you gotta respect that right there. And then this is all happening, like, obviously we're opening up to a graveyard scene and everything. Dang, they just got graves. Are those graves just stacked on top of each other? Dang, headstones? Or that design? That look crazy right there.
It broke my heart when I found out Kevin passed. I went in my soul.
So obviously, his friend Kevin passed away. So you saw him on the headstone. He said it broke my heart when I found out Kevin passed. I went to my cell and I prayed about the 10 ragged. So it's like he obviously, when Kevin passed away, he was locked up and everything. When they killed Reese, I cried for whole weeks, trapped in my cell again, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. So he's reflecting on, because if you're locked up and everything and something happens outside, like you already feel like worthless or whatever. You already feel like you can't do anything. When just what regular shit happens. So when someone dies, you really feel bad because like, I can't even attend the funeral. You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times I attend the prison ain't gonna let me attend the funeral. Especially if there's stuff that happened behind them walls. Like they're not gonna let you go see, your loved one or your friend. It's crazy. But yeah, so you feel, you know what I'm saying? You feel worthless and everything and helpless.
And I prayed about Temricon when they killed Reese. I cried for whole weeks, trapped in my soul again, and I felt like I couldn't breathe. And
And then like the beat drops, man. So he starts off grabbing your attention, screaming rest in peace to like his friends that passed away when he was locked up. And then he comes into the verse and he's like, I ain't coming home for 1,000 sudden sleeps. Between guns, knives, and judges, I keep losing my G's. Between guns, knives, and judges, I keep losing all my G's. So between them getting shot, stabbed, and then the judges giving them life or sentences, I'm losing all my G's, all my homies. Give me space, let me grieve. Shit, give me space, let me grieve. Cause I smile rarely. I keep a pound under my pillow like the tooth fairy. Lord have mercy. But yeah, like what he's saying, I can relate to that too. I lost a lot of people in my life and I'm still losing them. So it's like, just when he's saying give me space, let me grieve. That's how I am. Like I hate it when people say sorry for your loss. I understand, it's what you feel like you should say, but when I hear sorry for your loss, I'm just kind of like, what you saying sorry for? You wasn't there. You had nothing to do with it as far as I know. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I perceive it. I know on a bigger scale, people are like, no, it's not that deep. They're just showing their respects. But I was like, you can show your respect by not, not really speaking on it. You know what I'm saying? You just, we already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to hear what you have to say about it. So him saying, give me space, let me breathe. Give me space, let me grieve. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that 1,000,000%. I keep a pound under my pillow like the tooth fairy hard. Who can I trust? Not him or you, clearly. Because I'm talking about Old Bailey fighting for your life in a suit. Scary shit. Got me thinking about my young hitter eyes. So he's shouting out all his homies and everything that passed away that are locked up and everything. So this is a very, like, personal track.
I ain't coming home for 1,000 sudden sleeps. Between guns, knives, and judges, I keep losing all my G's. Give me space, let me grieve. Give me space, let me breathe, cause I smile rarely and keep a pound under my pillow like the tooth fairy. Who can I trust, not him or you, clearly? Cause I'm talking Old Bailey fighting for your life in a suit, scary.
It's like got me thinking about my young hitter eyes, and eyes didn't do it, but they still gave him life. So obviously his homie got wrongly convicted or something. And he's saying like they gave him life and he didn't even do what he was accused of. That's messed up. Yeah, I got homies that are dealing with similar situations, man. It's fucked up. They still gave him life and Tiny Jumbo, he was in the wrong place, wrong time. When I think about their mothers, brings tears to my eyes. It's like he's talking about his people that he's losing. It's a you know what I'm saying, it's a creative track, but it's like if you know what he's talking about, it's gonna hit different.
Shit. Got me thinking about my young hitter eyes, and eyes staying dead, but it still gave him life. And Tiny Jumbo, he was wrong place, wrong time. When I think about the mothers, bring a tear to my eyes.
And right there, it's crazy, man. When I think about the mothers, bring tears to my eyes. Cause where I'm from, your day ones will hate you on the side. Well, your day ones will hate you on the slight, just cause you're doing better. But you love me if I died. You hate that I'm doing good, but if I died, you love me. So pretty much is what he's saying. He's like, while I'm successful, there's all this hate here. But if I died, you were like, man, R.I.P. man. I miss him. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you didn't even want to see me striving this. Like you're just saying you love me because I'm dead, and like there's no more competition in your mind. Like there's really no competition. Y'all got any friends like that, man? Whenever you, I ain't even gonna say one up them, but whatever you hit a peak in your success, whether it's financial, whether it's like anything else, like, and you got somebody that feels like when you be like, hey man, I just got promoted at work. Well, I just got this. Watch out for people like that, man. People that do sucker shit like that is whack, man. Like, unless they ask you how you're doing and all that, don't even let them have their moment. Let them vent. If they're happy and they feel like you're special enough to call, they feel you're special enough for them to call you about their accolades and the mission they accomplished. Just let them talk, man. Just let them talk. And if you have something that you could give them as far as wisdom and relatability, cool. But don't be like, oh, you got promoted at work. Yeah, I'm supposed to be getting promoted next year. It's like, okay. Watch shit like that. Watch shit like that. Because people, they can't even control that in their character. But they're letting you see a side of them. I don't give a fuck how long you knew them. But pay attention to shit like that. So that's why when he says something like this, like, just because you're doing better, but you love me if I died, like that right there is crazy. Put my picture and never ride. Man, I've seen it before. Getting liquored till 3 in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Getting drunk till 3 in the morning. And why this gang still the street of my core? I got pain embedded deep in my thoughts. I say the richer the man, the cheaper the talk. That's a tough bar right there too. Still, I'm grateful nowadays. It ain't as peak as before. When I was homeless and sick, he let me sleep on his floor. So, shouting out to people.
One from your day ones to 8, you wanna slide. Just cause you doing bit, I bet you'd love me if I died. Put my picture up and never ride, man, I've seen it before. Getting liquor till 3 in the morning. I'm at this gangster or the street to my core. I got pain embedded deep in my thoughts. I say the richer the man, the cheaper the talk. Still I'm grateful nowadays, it ain't as peak as before. When I was homeless and sick, let me sleep on his floor.
Tough. That's tough right there, man. I like what he said. Wouldn't put my picture up either if I died. But so he's like, Nanny loves me even though I bring beef to the door. So much police to the door. Shit, it's cold in these streets. And my Canada Grey Goose. You know what I'm saying? So he's talking about the clothes and everything. He's like, it's cold and I'm wearing my Grey Goose. I got coke on the street like Pablo and Jesus. Hard. I say if we rich, if we're poor, I just gotta make do. 5 in the tray deuce. You know, 5 in the 32, blacked out like Wayne Bruce. I find it funny that everybody's so friendly. When I was banged up all my teens, most of my 20s, I was banged up all my teen years I was, and then most of my 20s I was. I think he's talking about when he was locked up.
Nanny loves me even though I bring beef to the door. So much police to the door. Shit's cold in the streets and my Canada Grey Goose. I got coke on the streets like Pablo and Jesus. I said for rich of a poor, now I just gotta make do. 5 in the trade deuce, blacked out like Wayne Bruce. I find it funny how everybody's so friendly when I was banged up all my teens, most of my 20s.
He's like, and men were saying free me, but never sent me a penny. So they were saying free me, but never put no money on my books. 10 toes in the mud, no dwellies. I got some Fendi, and you see him rocking the Fendi too. I got some Fendi. Like, are you gangster rapper or are you just rapping gangster? That right there is a hard line too. Are you a gangster rapper or are you rapping gangster? There's a difference. Because if you ask me, I think all these rappers are, what do you say, Jezzies? What is he talking about? Jezebels or softies? I'm guessing that's a disrespectful term right there. Or fakers. I think all these rappers are Jezzies. They dick riding and pick liking. I sit silent. So they're liking pics and they dick riding people. Probably for a feature, probably for street cred. I've been fist fighting, big knifing, and spliff lighting. Like my wrist shining, big diamonds, still twin nine them. Like 2 9s. It's just like, yo, this is the part. This is my favorite part of the song probably right here. Men will use you when they need you. That fake love will confuse you. Fuck boys in real life, but gangster when they're on YouTube. Like this part right here was when he was cooking, y'all. Let's get into it.
Man was saying free me, but never sent me a penny. 10 toes in the mud, no dwellies. I got some Fendi. Like, you a gangster rapper or you just rapping gangster car? If you ask me, I think all these rappers are jerseys there. Dick riding and pick liking. I sit silent. I've been fist fighting, big knifing and split flighting. Now my wrist shining, big time is still twin nining. Ching orders, I ching miners. I'm sick minded, man. I use you when they need you. That fake love will confuse you. In real life, but gangsters when they're on YouTube.
Boys in real life, but gangsters when they on YouTube. Talk that shit, man. I got lifers on my set doing numbers like Sudoku. Damn, doing numbers like Sudoku. I said do it myself. I bust it with no voodoo. My bad, y'all. Y'all know how it is with the slang, man. That's where I get stuck at right there. He get into that zone. He tap in. My spinners, it holds 6. My block does hold bricks. I like that right there. My spinners, it holds 6. So I guess he's talking about a 6 shooter. My block does hold bricks. You know what I'm saying? My block does hold fire, man. My block does hold bricks. A brick, a block. Fire right there, man. My bitch got her own tits in her body like, oh shits, Amiris with no rips. This splash, it's no drip. So he's talking about the Amiris, rocking Amiris with no rips. This splash, it's no drip. It's splash, it's not drip. People call dressing and everything, they call it drip when you put that shit on. He's saying Amiris, no rips. This splash, it's no drip. It's a splash. I fell in love with the block and I never went home since. Real gangster, don't snitch, looking death in the face. Welcome to London City, it's a treacherous place. Everybody lost someone they can't never replace. And a coffin or a cell only seconds away. Talk your shit, Potter.
I got lifers on my set, big numbers like Sudoku. I said, do I myself? I'm busted with no voodoo. My spinners at 06. My block does hold bricks. My bitch got her own tits and her body's like, oh shit. Amiris with no rips. This splash, it's no drip. I fell in love with a block and I never went home since. Real gangsters don't snitch, looking death in the face. Welcome to London City, it's a treacherous place.
Going in, man, going in right there, y'all. My bad, y'all, my bad. I lost my Everybody lost someone, never replacing the coffin. Is only seconds away. Feds stop me and they search me and they're checking my name. And if they find what's in my balls, that's a 10 or an 8. Like that right there is crazy, man. So it's like that right there is a metaphor to me too, because it's like they catch what's in my balls. That's a 10 or 8. So I got something stashed down here. They can give me 10 years. They can give me 8 years. It could be an 8 It could be an 8 ball, it could be a 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is dope right there. Please, a recall with the guilt plus a recall with a guilty plea. I'd rather that than let them kill the G. So I'd rather do time than let them kill me.
Everybody lost someone they can never replace, and a coffin or a cell's only seconds away. Feds stop me and they search me and they're checking my name, and if they find what's in my balls, that's a 10 or an 8 plus a recall with a guilty plea. I'd rather that than let them kill the G. In the morning, like my spliff up with a milky tea.
I like that in the morning, like my split up with a milky tea. So you see him with milk and tea in the video, obviously. I ain't filthy rich, but I'm filthy free. Early morning with the milky tea, cause I ain't filthy rich, but I'm filthy free. Talk that shit.
I ain't filthy rich, but I'm filthy free. Early morning with a milky tea, cause I ain't filthy rich, but I'm filthy free like.
So now we're getting into PMW, all right? So let's go ahead. So PMW is dope to me too, because I was like, when I heard it, I was like, what is it? What does it mean? And he just gets right into it. Pussy, money, weed. But I can't forget the Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? Pussy, money, weed, and the yak. Drop top, one in the head like John Kennedy. That right there is a crazy bar right there, man. If y'all know, man. Especially Americans, we all caught it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure y'all in the UK caught it too. It ain't going over nobody's head, no pun intended. Blinded by that love that you never see jealousy. That he was. I like the way he started it off. The beat is hard too. This the one I'm saying. This one right here. This is where I hear 38 special. I hear 38 special on this feature.
See money weed, but I can't forget the Hennessy. Drop top, one in the head.
That beat is
John
hard.
Kennedy. And you blinded by the love, that you never see the jealousy.
He's like, probably why I smoked like a hippie in the 70s. My mother was a hustler. I guess it's just hereditary. Cause I can't help but seem to grind like there is 10 of me. So there's 10 of me, I'm grinding like there's 10 of me. Come home pushing weight, call it hustle memory. Come home pushing weight, call it hustle memory. Like not muscle memory, hustle memory. Bricks on the floor like a primary school assembly. Lord have mercy. In 3 whole years, a lot of people didn't check on me. So now I'm home. Just hope you keep that energy. You ain't check on me when I was locked up. When I get home, don't check on me then. I got G's on my kicks. Put McQueen on my chick. You know what I'm saying? I got G's on my kicks. Talking about Gucci. Put McQueen, like Alexander the Queen, on my chick. My machine on my hip, because I got beef on my strip. I put the G in gang, because I'm a G on my own. You know, so I'm a solo G by myself, and I put G in gang. And he was just going in, man. Then after that, it goes back to the chorus.
Probably why I smoke like a hippie in the 70s. My mother was a hustler, I guess it's just hereditary. Car can't seem to over grind, that is 10 of me. Come on pushing weight, call it hustle memory. Bricks on the floor like a primary school assembly. For 3 whole years, a lot of people didn't check for me. So now I'm home, I just hope we keep that energy. I got G's on my kicks, put my queen on my chick. My machine on my hip, cause I got beef on my strip. I put a G in gang, cause I'm a G on my own. Pussy, money, weed, I just need the Patron. I used to pat man down.
Never mind. Never mind. The second chorus, he's like, pussy, money, weed. I just need the Patron. I used to pat man down like where my keys were my phone. Like that right there is tough. Used to pat him down like where my keys were my phone. I told probation I'm a rapper. Now just leave me alone. I don't understand a lot of men, but to each his own. You know, well, but each to their own. Pretty much to each his own. I really mashed a lot of work. I don't need to promote. I'm about to drop a mixtape. I don't need to promote. So obviously, you know, he's talking about what 2020 vision, I'm guessing he's talking about. That's why at the end you saw blank blank 20. You know, so no date, no date, no month. It's just the year. You know, it's coming in 2020. You know, so he was cooking, man. I really like this song. This beat is fire.
My keys on my phone. I told probation I'm a rapper now, just leave me alone. And I don't understand a lot of man, each of their own. I really mashed a lot of work that I don't need to promote. I'm about to drop a mixtape that I don't need to promote. But fuck it, training day, that's 3 in a row.
I like that right there. But fuck it, training day, that's 3 in a row. So obviously he's talking about training day 1 through 3. And I just gotta reload. I'm about to ski up the slopes. When I remember the nights I used to sleep in the cold. You know what I'm saying? I used to ski on. He was like, I'm about to ski on the slopes. You know, he's about to go ski on the slopes and everything. He's like, I remember the nights when I used to sleep in the cold. He's like, you know, that's pretty ironic. You know, the slopes are cold, and then you know he used to sleep on a cold floor. You know, and cold floor in the in prison, and you know, out there probably in the trap and everything. Till I learned to rock with the grease in a bowl. DeZeno probably scheme or DeZeno will probably scheme. Y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know what that means. The Xeno probably scheme on your grow. Put the tracker on your motor. Watch you leave your home. So obviously, I wonder if he's talking about the feds putting a tracker on your shit. Maybe the Xeno is like, you know, maybe that's the feds, I'm guessing. I got grub coming in for as cheap as it goes. And if you're putting in work, then you can see the results. Obviously, right there, you keep grinding, you keep pushing, you're going to see results. I said you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results. I like how he runs it back just in case nobody caught it.
And I just gotta reload. I'm about to ski the slopes. When I remember nights I used to sleep in the cold. Freezing. Can't learn to rock with this grease in a bowl. DZ, no, bro, this scheme when you grow. Put a tracker on your motor, what you leave in your home. I got grub coming in for as cheap as it goes. And if you're putting in the work, then you can see the results.
I like that right there. I got grub coming in for as cheap as it goes. He talking about that dog
food. What you leave in your home. I got grub coming in for as cheap as it goes. And if you're putting in the work, then you can see the results. I said you putting in the work, you're gonna see the results. Pussy, money, weed, I just need a Cavassier.
I like that. It's like he switches up the chorus every time. Pussy, money, weed, I just need a Cavassier. You see the Cavassier sitting right there. He's like, gang, trap, bang. That's all part of the dozier. What, all part of the dozier? I smell like weed. This ain't Jean-Paul Gaultier, so obviously he's talking about the cologne. He's like, brown on the table, but that ain't coffee stains. You know, obviously talking about the heroin. I can't lie to you. Crime pays in a lot of ways. You got to catch a bird before you know it's not a game. Hard.
Gang, trap, bang. That's all part of the dossier. I smell like weed. This ain't Jean-Paul Gaultier. Nah. Brown on the table, but that ain't coffee stains. I can't lie to you. Crime pays in a lot of ways. You gotta catch a bird for you to know it's not a game.
And then after that, he gets into verse 3. He's like, but I got beef and sauce like Bolognese. Beef and sauce, you know, Bolognese. You already know what that is. Obviously, you guys are in the UK. But I got fire, and I'm like Johnny Blaze. You know, Johnny Blaze. You know, we're talking about, you know, Method Man, Johnny Blaze. You know, fire like Johnny Blaze. 3-6 hours in the booth, but I've had longer days. Mind how you speak on my G. I box your face. So pretty much I punch you in your shit. Lucky I ain't let this thing sing like songs of praise. Don't get lost around here, G. The block's a maze. You know, the block's a maze. You know, so don't get lost around here. Don't be caught in the wrong spot. Barking and Doggenham. Bodies drop like fashion. Bodies just drop like fashion. And we got OT passion. I got Chucks with me. You don't want that action. RIP another Instagram caption.
Potter got beef and sauce like bolognese. Potter got fire and I'm like Johnny Blaze. 36 hours in the booth, but I've had longer days. Mind that you speak on my G, I'll box your face. Lucky I ain't let this thing sing like songs of praise. Don't get lost.
Like that right there, man. Like let this thing. Yeah, that joint right there. I caught it right there. That time right there. Let this thing sing. Like yeah, all right, got you. Let's run it back.
The booth, but I've had longer days. Mind that you speak on my G, I'll box your face. Lucky I ain't let this thing sing like songs of praise. Don't get lost. Ran air G, the blocks are maze. Barking and Dagenham, bodies just drop like fashion. And we got OT passion. I got Chucks with me, you don't want that action. RIP another Instagram caption.
Fire. Then he gets back into it. Pussy, money, weed, and a 1-2 Magnum. When I'm with Shorty, pretty bad. Ride me like a Harley. Talking about the bike. She get wet like a swimming pool party. Back it up on me like nothing. Like Notting Hill Carney. Get money and still grind. I'm gnarly. That right there is crazy. Get money and I still grind. I'm gnarly. And I ain't trying to play no games like Serrani. Yo, I said I ain't trying to play no games like Serrani. He was going in.
Pussy, money, weed, and a 1-2 Magnum. When I'm with Shorty, pretty bad, ride me like Harley. She get wet like a swimming pool party. Back it up on me like nothing no corny. Get money and I still grind, I'm gnarly. And I ain't trying to play no game like Serrani. No way. Yo, I said I ain't trying to play no game like Serrani.
Y'all let me know, man. I'm having a slow man. Y'all let me know what Serrani is when he's trying to play no game like Serrani. All right, so chorus 5. Pussy, money, weed, and I can't forget the Hennessy. Drop top, win the head like Kennedy. You're blind by the love, but you'll never see the jealousy. Pussy, money, weed, I just need a Patron. I told probation I'm a rapper. Just leave me alone. I really mashed a lot of work. I don't need to promote. I'm about to drop a mixtape. I don't need to promote. So he's running it back. Pussy, money, weed, I just need Cavassier. Now he's adding Cavassier into it too like he did in the other one. Gang, trap, bang, that's a lot of dossier. I can't lie to you. Crime pays in a lot of ways. You gotta hold the bird for it's not a game. So you gotta hold the brick until you find out it's not a game.
Pussy, money, weed, and I can't forget the Hennessy. Drop top, one in the head like John Kennedy. You blinded by the love, that you never see the jealousy. Nah, never.
Look like you're having fun too.
Money, weed, I just need a patrol. I told probation I'm a rapper, now just leave me
alone.
I really mashed a lot of work that I don't need to promote. I'm about to drop a mixtape that I don't need to promote. Pussy, money, weed, I just need a Cavossier. Gang trap bang, that's what part of the
Fire, 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 man. This joint right here is dope. I like both of them, man. I like PMW and I like Filthy Free. Both of them went hard, man. He put them together really well, man. I appreciate you guys for bringing to the channel. Big salute to the homie John-PerryBentley. We brought this to the channel for you, amongst everybody else too. So you already know, man, we're gonna keep pushing, keep doing what we're doing and everything. Real Back in Style. Look out for another track from that. Y'all should have got one. I'm trying to figure out when I'm gonna put this video out. Y'all should have probably already got that track, but look out for another one tomorrow. We're gonna be cooking all week. Thanks for all love and support of the channel, man. You guys are the greatest, man. Protect your peace with your peace. Stay away from negativity and naysayers. I gotta go pick my kids up. I will holler at y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. Peace.